What's up, everybody? It is Charles Almighty Wraith of Game Warriors Gaming for a Cause, and this is our July top 5. As you can see, background's a little different, lighting's a little off. Been doing some moving and everything, so that's why the video's late, but nonetheless, wanted to make sure we got you a video. So this month, we will be counting down my personal top 5 Game Warrior moments. So we've been doing this for several years now, and I had a lot to choose from the fact of when we were not an official top nonprofit, when we were just doing this for friends, hanging out, and from when we turned it into the nonprofit and going from there. So no visuals this go around, but here we go. At number 5, we've got the building of the board of directors. To me, that was a stamp that we'd come a long way. And when we first started, it was just me and my wife and our kids, and some random friends and family at different events and stuff like that try to help us out. But building the board of directors with people who shared my vision and were like-minded, with what God had laid upon my heart for Game Warriors to be, that was a big step and a pivotal moment, and really important to me. So at number 4, it is our something we did last year for the first time, and it was our 24-hour Extra Life event. I'd been talking about doing a marathon because I'd done a marathon in the past, or tried to, and work and things got in the way of me and the volunteers. But we did pretty good, and we went, I think 16 hours was as far as we made it. But with this Extra Life event, we did a full 24-hour, and you can check out the video on our YouTube. I think it's broke down into like 8 different videos due to technical difficulties. But nonetheless, after the technical difficulties aside, we just had a real good time. We got to play some board games, got to play some video games, and we had some help from, it wasn't just us at the board of directors. We did get some people from Geek Devotions. Dallas and Celeste came out and helped us out. Drove 30 minutes just to come hang out with us, play some games for a good cause. And at number 3 was our experience at GeekCon 2016. We had decided, hey, we're going to do this event, help get the word out for Game Warriors, and it was a blast. Any of y'all that know my son, he's not very outgoing as far as with crowds, and neither am I. He gets it honestly, but he had a blast dressing up as Master Chief. He did it the second year on a bigger note. I think last year he was there the whole weekend, but we got to meet some very cool people. We got to meet Tracy from Sketching Time, who actually did, if you've seen our logo for the Game Warrior Stepping Stones t-shirt campaign that we did, that winged logo, that was Tracy doing that for us. Check out Sketching Time. He's got some pretty cool stuff. Can't see it, it's off camera, but I've got some of his artwork up here. And then we also got to meet Dallas and Celeste of Geek Devotions that I mentioned in our last one. They actually interviewed me and put me on their YouTube video, and we've got to to get interviewed again last year, and we conversate via Facebook and everything, and really enjoy their encouragement and their support. So and if you haven't checked out Geek Devotions, I highly recommend that as well. So now for number two. Number two was a junior tournament. It's the only junior tournament we've done, and I do really want us to start doing them again. But this one was for BGMC. It was my son's idea. Again, not a very big outgoing person, not people person and everything else. But he felt that it was an important thing for us to do. And one of his selling points to me and to some other people was the fact that every penny counts. His heart to do so, inspired me and was very, very touching. And I was a very proud father moment there. So, we're as we're growing, I do hope that we can move the junior tournament back into our events. And then for the number one spot, and this is one that it really spoke to me. And is one of the things that keeps me when I feel down that I'm not doing enough, or I feel like I could do more, or anything like that, or it's something that gets brought back up into the back of my mind. And then and this was a few years ago when we were doing one of our events for rain, and in the middle of the night, my phone goes off, and I was assuming it was work and everything. And then come to find out, it was a Facebook message from someone who had been watching the little promos, videos that I'd put up, the little stats and everything else, and about the event. And this person, and I will not name them, they messaged me and told me how much our work with rain meant to them, and how encouraged they were with the fact of me sharing stuff about me and my family and everything, and that we gave them the strength or the encouragement they needed to actually speak out about something that had happened to them, and that they had kept bottled up for the longest time, and it had bothered them. And because we reached out, and I was being open about my stuff, it inspired them to do the same. So that spoke a lot. Now, guys, I know this is a weird little top five. It's not our normal top five video game stuff, but this was, something that I felt was important to do. So, guys, till next go around, this is Charles Almighty Wraith, and y'all guys stay awesome.